Good afternoon, and welcome to a G.I. Joe Classified update. Yeah, because we're going to talk about the Trench Viper and the Cobra Modular Fortress. That's important to remember. Cobra Modular Fortress. I have created a post that has a link. I hope that you can get a hold of a copy if you want one. It's only $50 a piece or $52 a piece. It doesn't end up costing all that much compared to the Vamp or the Striker, which I'm very happy about. It does make it, buying multiple is actually easier to achieve with this particular product, and I'm very happy about that. I was hoping for 40, but 52 is reasonable in my opinion. It may not be for everyone. So let's go down the list of what's involved in this thing because it's not really been talked about too much. And me personally, I had to get a sighted friend involved to look through the pictures and tell me what was going on because all the pictures have a lot of them. Okay, so we'll talk about what's in there, and then we're going to talk about something weird that me and my sighted friend noticed. So first off, uh, you get the Trench Viper. The Trench Viper comes with two knives and two guns and a shield and a couple of other things. He's got a little cool flip down nozzle for his helmet, which is really neat. I think that's awesome. I like that. And he's a lot like the Alley Viper apparently, and I'm down for that. I really did like the Alley Viper. The Alley Viper just didn't really feel right in the way that I was present the way he was presented to me. So maybe I'll have different feelings about this Alley Viper now that he's paired with a playset, and he works with that playset. Like the tower shield makes sense now if you're like covering up an opening to your own little modular fortress. The tower shield can slip into that, and that stops Joe's from charging through that narrow gap. Like those, I think it's a great pairing, and I'm happy that they made the decision to add something like that to this particular product. Now, what you're going to get in this product, from what I've been able to understand, is you're going to get one stack of sandbags. You're going to get two ladder pieces. I don't know the length of those ladders. Uh, I didn't bother. I didn't think to ask him to count the rungs. And you're going to get four walls. You're going to get one floor and one roof, or they're possibly just two floors or two roofs. It all depends on if you can like flip it around to show a different texture or something like that. I think that would also be neat for those times you don't even want to bother putting a roof on and you just want to have a background for your dioramas. I think that's pretty neat. One of the walls is apparently going to have uh, or maybe two of the walls has a weapon holder, very similar from what uh, my roommate explained to me is that they are very similar to the weapon holders that came in the arcade machine. So that's really cool. There's also going to be a window with like a shooting area. Um, there's so one of the walls will have a window, one of the walls will have a door, one of the walls is going to have a the weapon holder thing, and I don't know what the other wall will have on it. The fortress itself is apparently going to be painted blue. There wasn't much Cobra imagery that we found, which I was a little sad by. I was hoping that one of the walls just had a giant Cobra symbol. I think that would have been fun. The weapons it comes with are going to be a machine gun thing, and the way it was described, it sounds like it's similar to the machine gun that came with the Vamp, the one that I put on my Striker. So that's going to be an emplacement that you can move around. There's also going to be a post. There's also going to be a spotlight to go on that post. All really cool things. And I think that's just about it. Two floors, four walls, or two ceilings and four walls, and then there was the machine gun, the sandbags, the post, the light, and the ladders. Yeah, I think that's just about it. If I missed something, please say so in the comments below, so that anybody who's sightless like me, who may be interested in this product, can get a better understanding of what's going on with it. It sounds like it's really cool, and I'm very excited for it. I pre-ordered two of them. That way, I can like stack them on top of each other if I wanted to, or mix them around. And speaking on the mixing around and modular aspect, so here's where I just question, scratching my head, going, "What?" Uh, the pictures, from what my roommate was able to count, because he was counting the sandbags, since there's only one set of sandbags in each of them. So every one of the pictures, he started counting the sandbags, and he went, "Okay, so there's 9 sandbags in this picture. That means they had 9 of these sets. And there's like 12 sandbags in this picture, which means they built it with 12 of these sets. And you said you're only able to pre-order 3 at a time." And I did say that, and I love it. I found that to be kind of funny. Like, you you obviously want people to buy a lot of these things and make them into glorious fortresses, and I am down for that. Modular is the way to go. That way you can make a small playset bigger. I just made a video about that earlier today. I don't think I posted it yet. So I'm going to post this one instead, and I'll post that one later. But I was talking about the let's see if I can just pick it up over here. Here's a good spot. I was talking about this earlier today, where I took um, the Iron Legion set, and I got 2 of them, so I blended them together, and I created this little tower that's got a gun turret on it, and I had some fun with it, and that's what I'm excited about with with this Cobra modular structure, is that I can do something like this tower. I actually think that maybe I could do something exactly like this tower, or very similar to it, where this tower is basically 2 things stacked on top of each other with a ladder in the center to allow access to this gun on the roof. And of course, there's a little radar station. Not there. That's Doc Ock. Here it is, the radar station. But I think it's funny that I kind of built something similar from what I'm understanding, except mine's a little more detailed. It's going to be more boxy from what I understand. So that's neat, and I'm very excited about it. And I just wanted to share with you what I've learned today about what this product actually is. And apparently, it's going to be able to fit at least 2 figures inside of it whenever you build it. So one little bunker can fit 2 figures, which I guess kind of makes sense. You got one guy firing from the window, and you got the other guy who's switching out ammunition or something like that. I think that it's decently sized sounding, and I really hope that it turns out to meet all of my hopes and expectations whenever it comes to this particular product. This is really exciting. It's like whenever they announced the hiss for the HasLab, I was down for that because I wanted a big vehicle. And when they announced the Vamp, I was like, oh, wow, I was over the moon about that because I wanted a vehicle like the Vamp. I wanted a fun Jeep to fight against the Hiss tank. And now they've announced this playset, and I'm just so excited to to set up like a place for my Raptor to get its the Rattler, not Raptor, the Rattler, to get its ammunition restocked or something like that. I think you could turn this bunker into something for your Rattler, or something for your His tank, or even something for your Dragonfly to attack. This is this is cool. They're going full on with the modular, and I'm very excited about it. I'm curious if you can like turn them around, if you can flip them upside down, if you can play with the way that the structure is built. And I'm looking forward to making videos where I talk about that. That's why I got 2, so that I could really play with it. It just wasn't in the budget for 3, but if any of you want to send me one, I will never say no to a fan sending me something really cool like that. But this has been Blind Prime. I just wanted to update you on what's going on with GI Joe in case you were unaware, and I hope that that you're able to get out and get it. Hail Cobra! Till next Prime. Bye bye for now.